Welcome back to the Strange Society podcast. My name is Joseph.
My name is Pablo.
Let's get strange.
So, guys, we haven't recorded a podcast. I always start the podcast like that. I'm like, guys, it's been 3 weeks. It's been 2 weeks, like, since we recorded a podcast. I always started like that, but we had to start it different. So, guys, we recently went to Las Vegas, and now we're back. We were supposed to record a podcast in Las Vegas, but, you know, we were too tired, and it was like a short trip, so we didn't really have time to do all that, but...
Yeah, we basically had like one full day because we got there Monday night and then we just like walked down like to see some stores and then we just went to sleep. The next day we just went
we went to Circus the next day.
Yeah, and we went on some rides and stuff and it was pretty cool. And then it was
bro,
awesome.
Some kid freaking like he was running. We were at the bumper carts, right? And some kid started running like he wasn't even that young. He was probably like 12.
Yeah.
That fool started running and he tripped and he like shit so bad. Like his arm was all
like he
that.
literally went forward and he just straight up found his face.
And he was like, ah!
And he started crying and he was like his knee, like he was all rubbing his knee. He was like,
You know what it reminded me of? Like, you know the Peter Griffin and he's like,
he's like, No, it is Peter Griffin.
Oh, it's Peter Griffin?
Yeah, he's like, and he was literally crying, and I thought he actually broke his leg.
That fool was screaming like bloody murder, like crazy.
I know, he was like, and everyone like in the line for the bumper carts was all looking at that fool. We're like, what the heck? And then his mom, I didn't
even know if that was his mom.
Yeah, we didn't know his mom because it was like a lady, and she was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" But then I realized it was his mom when that fool wanted to go on again. No, what happened was his mom called the.
She was like, "Hey,
get the
AED
or like the first aid to come help." And then the guy that was taking care of the bumper carts, he literally called and we literally had to shut down the whole bumper carts just because that kid fell.
I know.
So
and we were waiting in line for
we were waiting in line and there was like a mom that was in front of us and she got hella mad. She was like, "Why are you guys shutting down the ride? Like that has nothing to do with us." Like and that kid, it doesn't really have to do nothing with us because that kid literally fell in the line. It's not like he got hurt while he was in the bumper carts. So I don't know why they had to shut down the whole bumper carts, but we ended up going on later in the day. So it was whatever.
But then Circus was cool, but we didn't really stay there for that long, and we paid $60 to go on. Like we're there for like an hour or two.
Yeah, and usually we stay there like the whole day.
Yeah,
but we ended up leaving
because we had a short trip. It was basically like a 1 day trip.
Yeah, and we also. We didn't have a room at Circus, so we couldn't just like go to our room and chill. We it was all we had to do was the rides.
Well, we could have got a room, but then we wanted to record the podcast in the other one, so it was like a whole thing. But I think I can insert a clip of the hotel room.
Yeah.
But we were supposed to do a whole vlog of Vegas. I'm not sure if we're going to upload it or what's going to happen with that.
Yeah, because we recorded like a whole bunch of footage, but it was kind of like me just recording Junior and him just recording me. Yeah. We wanted like more of a cameraman to record us so we can like actually like film the trip. But Angel, he wasn't going to go, but he just
fumbled.
He had summer school, so he wasn't able to go with us, so which is fine, but yeah.
And we're planning to go to VidCon in like 2 weeks or I don't know how much weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if we're going to go because it's pretty expensive and we haven't really planned it out, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so if we do go to VidCon, like, I don't know if you guys will be there, but if you guys see us, say what's up.
I'm pretty sure no one will be there.
But, yeah, so it's not for sure that we're going, but we'll probably.
But we want to.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But
that's the goal.
We need to bring our funds up.
I know. It's kind of pricey.
I know.
But, yeah.
So if you guys just need to go book at AJ Rentals.
Oh, yeah. Go to book it.
On the Go Detailing.
Yeah.
Flip to that.
If you're looking for the perfect gift, check out Pablo's On the Go Detailing. Pablo's offers top-notch detailing services to make your car shine like new. And here's a special deal for the Strange Society family. Right now, go to pablosonthegodetailing.com and mention the Strange Society podcast to get 25% off the perfect detail. 25% off. It's a great gift for anyone. And right now, 25% off. Mention the Strange Society podcast and give the gift of a sparkling clean ride. Go to PablosOnTheGoDetailing.com. We'll bring the shine to you, wherever you are.
Hey, but yeah, you should tell them about what happened when you're detailing today. When you thought like,
oh, all right. So I was detailing today, and I was spraying the pre-rinse. That basically like takes off all the dirt and everything from the thing, and that was my first time like using it. And before I read the bottle, and it said wash up immediately, like you had to just in the IK foam sprayer. It's like a bottle. And then okay, so I sprayed it all on, and then I was like, oh shoot, like it didn't have no more pressure, so I had to pump it, and then I went but I thought it was gonna be all foam, like all nice and foamy, but it was just like watery. And I was like, damn, all right then, because that bottle was like $40. And then I went to go, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to run. And then I was also trying to record a video, and then I poured all my soap, because I don't even have a funnel, and I poured all my soap into the bottle, and like half of my bottle friggin' fell into the...
half of the thing of soap?
Yeah, that's like $40 thing of soap too, fell on the ground, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I was trying to fill up my foam cannon and record a video and do all this, and then the thing was all drying up, so I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be cooked. Like the person's gonna sue me. I'm gonna leave hella water spots on their car. And then I was like, oh my gosh. And then I put the water in, and I do all that, and then I connected to my pressure washer, and I was like, why is nothing coming out of my pressure washer? And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was just standing there like raging.
Yeah, because the sun, it was hot, so it was like drying up the water like fast.
Yeah.
So if it would have, he was basically trying not to leave watermarks.
Yeah.
Or like the spots.
Because I would have been cooked. Like,
Yeah.
because those don't come off unless you like sand them off or like do hella stuff and have a specific product for that. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't, like I have to do this right now. And then nothing was coming. Like it was literally just dripping out little drops. And I was like, oh my gosh, bro, this always happens to me. And then I was like, what the heck? And I thought it was my water hose, because it was just like curled up. Yeah. And I was like, but nothing's like it feels empty. Yeah. And then I go, and I was like, oh my gosh, what can this be? And I go, and the water freaking
was off.
Yeah, the water was off. And I was like, bro, I'm so dumb. What was I thinking?
I know. I hate when stuff like that happens. Like you're like, bro, what the heck is happening? But it's just a simple fix. Yeah. Yeah, I hate when something like that happen. But yeah.
But it's better than it being like all complicated. Like,
yeah.
What?
Like if your machine was actually messed up, or like something was like, that would have been worse.
But I was so mad over my own failure.
I know. I get you. But yeah. Nah, but I don't know if you ever heard. There's like a cat that predicts like 100% of its patients' deaths.
A cat?
Right? Yeah, it's a cat.
A doctor?
No, it's like, so there was like this, I guess like a nursing home, and like a whole bunch of old people stayed there, and they bought a cat. His name was Oscar, right? And they brought him to the nursing home to like basically help all the patients be more happy, you know? And Oscar the cat, like, he hated being around people. Like, he was like, so he didn't really help, but he hated being around people. And then out of nowhere, he started like liking or having interest in a patient, right? And Oscar never likes it, like anyone, right? And that patient ended up passing away, right? So they're like, okay, that's strange. Like,
do you know like how often before? Oh, how do I say?
Like, how long before?
No, like he would befriend that person, and then how often? Like
how long?
When the cat started being friends with a human, how long after that did the person die?
Like within a week or two, right? So they basically died like almost instantly, and they were just like, okay, maybe that was a coincidence, and that kept happening, and then there was a patient that was like, they were like, oh, this patient's probably gonna pass away soon, right? And he was hella like, they were sick, and they were gonna pass away soon. So they brought Oscar the cat to hang out with the patient, right? That was gonna supposedly pass away. And Oscar the cat didn't even want to hang out with that patient, and he ended up going with another patient that was healthier, and that patient ended up passing away. So after that, that's when they knew, okay, this is real.
Imagine Oscar the cat just had a disease.
That's what people were saying. Like, imagine all the people that like get hang out with were just allergic.
Like the Grim Reaper or something.
Dude, that's literally what they said. The Grim Reaper is a cat. Like a cat is a Grim Reaper. And what they started doing every time Oscar like built interest into a new patient, they would call their family to let them know, because like they were gonna pass away soon.
That's hella sad.
Dude, I know. Like, imagine like you're just chilling at that place.
Also, the cat just lays on your lap.
I'm good. Dude, that's so sad. Like, bro. No, but it's like, how does it know? Like, does it like smell like you're gonna
don't
die
know.
soon? Because I know like dogs and stuff, like they can smell if you have cancer and like this
Oh
and
yeah,
that.
I've heard of
But
that.
like, it's different with a cat because like, and you're gonna die. Like, how does it know?
I
You know?
know.
And like, I'm pretty sure all the patients died like a different way.
Uh-huh.
But like the fact that the cat knew that their patient was gonna die soon is like hella crazy.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah,
Maybe it was just like a spirit.
I don't know. That's crazy though.
Oh, maybe the cat could see spirits and it saw like the Grim Reaper standing over the patient. Because I
Imagine.
forgot a show I was watching. Like before the patient would die, like a spirit thing, like a entity, I guess, would stand over the patient, like getting closer and closer. Like it would start from far away and get
Yeah.
closer and closer. Or like what is that? The screaming lady or something, the one that wears a veil and stands like closer and closer to you before you die. Have you heard of that?
Nah.
So it's basically, well, I've seen it in a show, but it was basically this lady she would be outside your house and it would be like screaming like, "Ah," or like,
Like the Llorona?
yeah, basically it kind of looks similar, but
Uh-huh.
she's kind of wearing like a bride's dress, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
And then she would stand outside your house, or I don't know, I'm getting the story wrong, but she would stand outside and just like get closer and closer
Yeah,
to
yeah.
you until she's like right here. And when she's like when she gets you, you die.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like, I don't know if you ever heard of like Slender Man. He's kind of like a creepypasta. You know
Yeah,
what that is?
yeah.
And it's kind of like, there was a story about him and they saw him basically standing outside the
Uh-huh.
window, but the family lived up in the mountains. So like it was basically impossible for someone to even be outside the window
Mhm.
because right outside the window it was like nothing. And it was basically like a story about this girl. She would always see Slenderman and like she would tell her parents like Slenderman, right? And it was just like, if you look away,
Mhm.
like he gets closer and you turn around, you just see
Yeah.
Slenderman. He doesn't move until like you look away and he gets closer and closer. So that's kind of like something similar.
Yeah, there's also a thing, I don't know, because in the show they had like astral projection.
Yeah.
So when they would like astral project, they could only astral project for like a limited time before like little birds would go over your body. And once like a certain amount of birds got to you, then you would die. Or like if any birds. So I
Like-
guess that was another tell that you were almost gonna die.
Wait, like real life birds?
No, it was like
Or
spirit
birds in your
No,
head.
it's like spirit birds, I think. I don't know. Like I don't think, because they were like witches and stuff, but
Well, cause I seen this movie and it was about like aliens kinda, and this house, it was like it held a lot of power. And when you were talking about the birds, there was a scene where a whole bunch of birds just kept crashing into the window and killing themselves, right?
damn.
And the mom started doing research, and I guess there was like this thing, a man named Sandman, and there was like this little kid, and he was like, he would always talk about Sandman, Sandman, and then basically there was aliens that came to the house like straight up and took off like everything, and then that's when they realized who Sandman was, and Sandman is basically like aliens. Like,
Oh damn.
I don't know, it was just like a crazy movie. I don't know if you guys ever watched that movie, but
What's that movie where the kids, like the whole family goes to, or like the whole house goes to space and they're playing like a board game?
oh,
That
one
movie's
game-
fire. What
like
movie is that?
they were playing like a board game, and then they
Is
basically
it like Jumanji?
nah, it's not Jumanji. Jumanji's like the one in the jungle,
I know
like with
that.
the rock.
I know that, like with the rock. But I thought it was with a Z. It was a rock. No, I don't know.
I don't know, but I know what your movie.
Yeah,
you're
but I
talking
like
about.
that movie.
But imagine like being that, like you're playing a board game and then it just comes reality. You just gotta win at that point.
Oh, dude. No, but you know what movie I really like? Have you watched? I think I told you about this. Small Soldiers. I haven't watched it in a while.
What is it about?
It's about these like toys that become like animated, I guess, and they can do. It's like Toy Story, but like
I was about to say that.
they do all this, like they get in wars and all that crazy stuff. I haven't watched it in so much years, but it's like an old movie.
That's
but I
true.
got it in DVD when when the like guys will come over and then they'll sell you the
they'll have a whole
DVDs.
bunch of discs.
Yeah, and
Bro, I
that's
remember
when
those
got it.
days.
Yeah,
Like,
and my dad got it and I was so happy.
yeah.
But I never knew what it was called until like probably like a year ago. And I was so happy when I figured out the name.
Yeah. I love it when I find like old movies like that I used
But
to
I
watch.
still haven't watched it since I found out the name.
Yeah.
I have to watch it soon.
Yeah. But yeah. Well, I don't know. I've talked about this before in the podcast. It was basically about, I guess, a scam that people do. And it's basically what homeless people would do is they'll get a cup and they'll put like a little bit of change in it and they'll leave it out, and like
they want people to kick it over.
Yeah, they basically want people walking by to kick it over, and they're gonna feel bad because they're like, damn, this homeless guy only has a little bit change. Let me give him something because I just kicked over his cup. And I was thinking about that once we went to Vegas because there was like so many like people that were homeless, and I was trying to look for that type of scam.
Right.
But there was
You're
just
like, let me go kick over their cup and run away.
No, I was just trying to see like if I could find it in like real life, you know. And then like I would just see like homeless people, but they were just like all tweaked out. Like they were, I don't even think they're smart enough to think of that.
I don't know if you were on your phone or something, but they were like and like going all tweaking, you know. And then I don't know what you were doing, but you were just walking. And then I was like, Joseph, come on. And then that fool was just walking, like he just kept going straight. And then the person was like, and like a black goo came out of their mouth or their nose, I don't know, and it was like like a big old thing. And
that's hella nasty.
And I don't know what you were doing, and I was like, Joseph, come on,
bro. Wait, what the heck? I don't even know. I didn't even notice that. But there was also like some fools playing music, right?
Oh yeah.
And they were hella playing music. They're all like getting turned stuff, and then they came up to like me, Junior, and then what did he say? He was like, I'm off a perk 10 and a freaking Xanax, and then he was all going crazy, and they're like, whoo, and then they're all playing a whole bunch of DJ music and stuff, and he's like, I'm so crazy, I could fight like 5 guys right now. And I was like, what the heck? And I was just like, what? And we just walked by him. It was just like, Vegas is like crazy. Like there was so much randoms, but yeah.
I don't know where I would travel to and have like a good time, cause Vegas was cool and all, but it's not like.
I mean, I think it's fun if like. I think Vegas is just like for older people, to be honest, because like
really like
there was basically like bars, stuff like that, like older, like 21 older to get in there, like 21 older to get it here.
Yeah, like we're looking for so much food spots, but it was just freaking bars everywhere, and I was like, bro, I'm freaking starving.
I know, like especially like the later it gets, the bars are the only things that are open, so it's like it's fun if you're old, you know, or like you know if you able to even get into like there's like certain like pools and stuff we couldn't even get into just because we're not 21, like, you know,
because I think they serve alcohol there,
so like I mean I guess it makes sense, but you know.
And there was at the hotel we stayed at, there was what are those things called? Surfboard
things? It's like the fake surfboard, or like the
it's like the waves surfboard thing,
and I wanted to get on it, but we didn't have time to get on it because we only went for like a day basically, or like but next time we go, we'll try to vlog for sure.
Yeah. Or if we go to VidCon, but who knows?
Oh, yeah. VidCon for sure. We'll vlog there. But, yeah. And if anything, we'll go live so you guys can see us live over there.
Hey, so I was listening to Jumpers Jump earlier when I was detailing, and they were basically talking about how... Okay, so they were basically talking about how the government wants us to say, like, conspiracy theories or, like, make movies about aliens and monsters and stuff like that, so it will make it seem like it's fake.
Yeah, like they basically want us to like expose the truth to make it seem like the truth is crazy. Yeah, but like reality, it's the truth.
Or like make zombie movies or alien movies and stuff like that. And I was watching an alien video right now, or like an alien interview, and it was basically, and I was just thinking of that because, you know, like, what if that is real?
Oh, what if it's real, but it's just it can't be real.
Out. Yeah, it can't be real.
How does this guy putting it out?
I'm gonna show you the video of the alien, but they also say stuff that I never even thought of before. I don't know if I have, or
like what?
Know, like it's aliens are descendants of humans that just time travel to the future.
That's what I think sometimes too, cause like, what if they wanna like come back or something, and it's just
but they just look way different. They look like aliens.
Because humans,
I guess they just evolved crazy.
Well, because humans, like, our heads used to be smaller and our bodies used to be bigger.
Well, it was like a different shape of head, but it could have been the same size.
Our bodies were bigger, right? And now, like,
our bodies are getting skinnier.
We're gonna start getting like smaller, and our heads are gonna get bigger because we're gonna get smarter. And I think that's what aliens are. They're future humans because they just have such big heads and their bodies are like. They don't even need to use anything because they probably fly around and everything, you know? They probably have all the technology that they need. Why would they want to be swole when they have everything? Like, they could freaking go around it, you know?
Well, let me show you the interview because it's pretty, like, damn, what the heck?
Or laugh then. Are you scared of me? Because you should be. Okay, so you say you're from the future and an evolutionary descendant of humans. You also say you're a different species. So, which one is it? Are you a descendant of humans or not?
It's basically saying.
Then how do you English?
But
Wait.
okay. Oh shoot.
Well, because he was basically telling, because supposedly the alien said we are a new species, and then the alien also said we are like from the humans from the future, right?
I guess it could be like, you know how they say we evolved from monkeys?
Yeah.
And it's just like, like we're a different species than monkeys.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know.
So like they evolved so much that
it
it's a
became
new species.
Yeah.
So they can't how do you say it? Like
But
breed.
then if they did evolve so much higher, then why can't they like speak basic English? Like, why does it sound so like cheeks?
That's like us trying to speak monkey. You feel me? Like, how are we gonna speak monkey?
I guess.
You get me?
Like, it's just their
Like,
voice is so evolved.
It's
that
just
when they try
different,
to- yeah.
you know. Like they're probably like so far ahead. They're like, we don't even like, you know, we don't.
I guess, but I don't know. I feel like that wouldn't make sense.
I know, but that's a good theory. To
But
think
then,
about.
how does it get from like? Because it's not just like, oh, once we were just monkeys, and then a monkey just pooped out a human. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
So how does it get like evolved like that? And then how is there still monkeys if it's, you know?
Well, cause I don't know if humans really came from monkeys, because
I don't think so either.
because they're still monkeys, you know.
Uh-huh.
And well, I don't know if you heard about that one orangutan that they're trying to teach him to basically trying to make him as smart as possible,
Mhm.
and he even ended up healing himself with like plants.
Uh-huh.
Like he got like a plant, and the plant is used for medicines, right?
Uh-huh.
And he got like a cut, right?
Uh-huh.
So he got that plant, and he got like the thing that was used for medicines, and he rubbed it on his cut, and there was like bugs and like stuff flying around it. So he ended up getting a leaf to use it as a band-aid. Like, and no one taught him that. So like that was basically a sign of monkeys or orangutans evolving, right? And getting smarter, which I think that's pretty cool. And there's like an orangutan that they're trying to make as smart as a human, basically.
I also heard that when I was listening to Jumpers Jump that Russia is trying to make an army of monkeys or like foot soldiers that can fight for them. So they're trying to boost like monkeys' intelligence so they can like do basic
Yeah, it's gonna
military
be
tasks.
like Planet of the Apes,
I guess, yeah.
you know. But cause bro, imagine like a monkey, like bro, you can't even like, that thing's gonna be crazy. Like
Because,
imagine,
you know, like how they've like destroyed humans. Like when they like a human versus a monkey would
like
destroy.
like
a human.
straight up like nothing.
Yes, like rip their whole
yeah.
face off, rip off their nuts,
Yeah.
like rip off like
yeah,
rip like they're so strong,
Yeah.
like their whole body is just muscle.
dude,
So
I
they'll
know.
Destroy us.
Yeah, it's basically, imagine like a gorilla, like that thing's like,
I know.
oh my gosh. Well, yeah, if they do make a army, which I doubt it, because that's kind of hard. Like I feel like the monkeys would be like, they're gonna be like, this
But
is
it's
not right.
Like there's not monkeys already that have like, no, like
Like are smart
a
and
higher level of intelligence than normal monkeys. I
yeah,
guess.
because there is some monkeys that like are in movies, or like they're cool with their owner, like they're actually smart, like
Yeah.
the monkey knows what to
Well,
do.
there's a monkey. I forgot what his name was, and he lived with his like human family for his whole life, and then eventually, like once the dad died, I think he like I forgot something set him off, and he killed his. He didn't kill his mom, but like he ripped off her whole face and everything, and she has interviews now, and like that food like destroyed her.
What
face
the
and
heck?
everything. Yeah.
Well, have you ever watched wait, didn't we go watch Don't Look Up?
I didn't. I haven't.
I don't. It's basically like a movie where it's like it's about aliens, right? And if the point of the movie is not to look up, because if you look up, then you're cooked, right? And the horses, like I don't remember if the horses couldn't see it or if they could see it, but every time like that alien thing would appear, the horses would just start running because like they knew, so they would just start running, and then the owner, like, he figured it out and he was just like, oh shoot, and it was just like a scary movie. I don't want to spoil it or anything, but like it was just like a movie about that. But the reason I'm saying that is because in the intro or like in the beginning of the movie, it shows an ape like going crazy. Like he was supposed to be in a movie and he was supposed to be acting, but the ape was like got mad because he was like I don't want to do this no more, and he just killed everyone on set. And like you could see like all like the videos, like all like the cameras that were like behind the scenes, like that were supposed to shoot the movie, and it was like the monkey killed everyone on set.
They're all shooting it cinematic, like, oh shoot, guys, look,
dude, I swear.
Moving the camera
and the monkey was like eating, like people were like eating all of them, and then there was like a little kid crying, like just looking at the monkey, just crying, and then the monkey went under the table and just lifted it up and it just looked at him, and then that's it cut, and then the movie started. But I guess the point of the clip was to show like that animals shouldn't be like in movies, or like they shouldn't take care of them.
You should leave them in their natural habitat.
But that's crazy. Like that scene was like crazy to me. Like I was like, what the heck? And it wasn't really had to do nothing with the movie. It was just a scene, I guess, that they put in. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I guess it shows like the point, I guess.
Yeah. That's crazy though. But yeah. And also the horse was also like a, I don't want to spoil it too much, but the horse, he would take pictures, like he was like a model. So like sometimes when they would take flashes, the horse would get scared, and like it was basically like that was also saying like they shouldn't.
Well, don't they put like covers on the horse's eyes so they don't see when they're like racing?
So they don't see?
I think so. Yeah, they don't see. I don't think. You never heard?
Nah,
like,
I never
wear like covers on their eyes.
Well, I know they have like something like some armor, but I didn't know they couldn't see.
Well, yeah, so they don't get like scared of anything, or like
for real.
They just go as fast as possible. Like you're like,
what the? I never knew.
And I guess the guy just guides them.
Yeah, I guess that'll make sense and just make them jump.
Yeah.
But as a horse, like that'd be scary because you're just jumping. You don't even know where you're gonna land.
Well, I don't think in the races they don't jump, but.
Oh yeah, you're right. But like, oh yeah, you're right. I'm tripping. Yeah. Well, cause I know my teacher, she had like a daughter that would like compete in horses and stuff, and like she would like jump and like do a whole bunch of stuff, and like I don't think that's like racing, but that was like,
that's different. Yeah. But I've seen there's like a TikTok and it's like, I don't know if it's a girl or a boy, but they have like one of those horses with a stick.
Oh,
and they do jumps over like hella high stuff.
I know.
And I'm like, damn, that's like impressive, even without like, if you didn't even have that stick, like just jumping that high. But they do it like, oh freaking.
That's sick.
And it's like a little kid.
You're just pretending to be riding a horse and you just jump.
That's sick though.
Yeah. Have you ever had one of those? Like those sticks?
Yes, I think when I was little, but
I never had one. But I know like my like family members, I'll see them, so I was just like, this is hella sick. But I never had one.
Or like our little cousins.
Yeah, that's why. But yeah. I have this one story that like it was kind of recent, and it was basically about this officer, right? He arrested this woman that had warrants, right? She had warrants, and he ended up arresting her, and you could hear everything on the body cam. They were talking, and she was like trying to basically like try to get out of not getting arrested, right? And you could hear them talking, and then the guy was like, "But you have a boyfriend and stuff, right?" And then they were talking, and she was telling him to pull over and like go like somewhere else. And then he's like, all right, let me turn this off. And that's when he ended up turning off his camera, right? And then the officer ended up getting locked in the back seat with the girl, because I guess the police cars lock automatically. So the officer that was in the back had to end up calling his friend to come get him out, and the officer had to get re-signed, like he couldn't work at that place. But a lot of people were saying that fool should have been arrested, or at least like he shouldn't have even been able to resign, you know? Because, like, that's, like, he could have let her go, you get me?
Yeah.
If he didn't get stuck and no one would have knew about it, and that's it. And I feel like that shouldn't be a type of cop that anyone, like, we should have, you know? Because,
damn, that's actually a crazy story.
I know, like...
I don't know how they let that fool go back, because...
I know, because he was able to resign. Like, it's not like he just got fired, but he literally had to resign somewhere else.
Yeah.
So, like, I personally think... he should have just got fired. Yeah. Like, you know?
Well, I guess he did get
I think
fired
he
from
get
that
charged. I think he got charged, but he didn't get arrested or nothing. He just got charged. But that's still like... I mean, he did get fired, but he had to resign somewhere else. It's not like...
It's not like they didn't let him be a cop anymore or something.
Which is kind of weird. Yeah. But yeah, and the girl ended up getting arrested anyway. So
Yeah.
it
I
didn't
seen a
matter.
video of something like that where the girl, like, she posted a TikTok and she was basically saying like, oh yeah, I lied to this cop and told him that I was, or I don't know what she was like, I lied to the cop, or that he asked for my number and then, or I gave him my number and he let me go, and I was hella drunk, like hella gone. But then in the actual body cam footage, she was like crying about her boyfriend breaking up with her, and she was like, I'm sorry that I was like driving recklessly, but my boyfriend just broke up with me. I'm trying to get home and stuff like that. And
What the heck? Wait,
but
so
when she made the TikTok, she was like, yeah, he just wanted my number and he let me go for it, and he knew I was hella drunk.
what?
I know.
Wait, so she basically lied, right?
Yeah. she
Wait,
lied.
then how did they get the footage? Like
the body cam footage,
yeah.
on his body cam.
So they just ended up finding it. And they matched
Searched it up. Well, the TikTok went viral.
Oh,
And
and
then like
they found the evidence.
Police department found out about it, and they were like, "What? Did you actually let her go?" Because
Oh yeah,
And then they did an investigation and found out that she was just lying.
that's funny, bro. But why would she even lie about that?
I don't
Maybe
know.
she was just too drunk, and
I
she
know.
probably just thought like that's what she just remembers.
Yeah.
She probably like, oh, he just got my number, and that's why I got away.
Nah, I think she was just trying to like, I guess like get views. I guess.
Maybe, yeah, you're right. But she could have just made another
I know.
story. Cause yeah, but that's crazy.
But she didn't go to jail or anything, so she's chilling.
I know.
Imagine she did though. Like they're like, wait, what? You were hella drunk? DOI.
Remember
What?
when we got pulled over? They just let us go because we have a podcast. Oh no!
I wish.
They just showed the body cam footage. We're all crying.
No, please don't arrest us.
No.
Got us all handcuffed.
But yeah, I remember that day.
Oh, no, you meant to say like the same thing as the girl. Like they let us go because we had a. They said, "Oh, you have a podcast? Oh, you're free. You're my favorite podcaster.
Oh no!
You gotta go." And then they just. That's funny. Oh, my boyfriend just broke up with me. Please let me go.
Nah. Well, we were actually filming an episode right now. We're about to go back.
I know we're hella freaking trying to get out that.
I
We're
know.
good kids. We swear.
I know. We're like we have our teacher's was the lieutenant.
I know they didn't even care.
I know he's like, okay, quit yapping. Yeah, but that was funny.
So I was watching like videos on the Vatican and how they have like so much secret archives and stuff.
Yeah.
Like so much, like a hidden library under like the Vatican. And I was just thinking about how much like, have you ever watched a movie and they said like, I have to survive. So like I'm the only one with this information, so I have to survive to give someone else this information about this like whole civilization or like this corrupt something. And then how much times do you think that's actually happened in real life? And then they actually died. So there's so much information that just got died off and we will never know about it ever.
To be honest, I feel like it happens a lot only because that person might be greedy and doesn't even want to share it. Greedy? Like they're greedy. Like they don't even want to tell no one. You feel me? They'd rather just die with the secret. And I know like they're like they have to pass it on, you know? But then what if they just...
That's not what I meant. Like, let's say like a secret scientist, not a secret scientist, but like a scientist was looking for something and then he got too much information and then like the secret society or the people that actually run the world, like that are in charge of the whole world, found like, ain't no way this guy found out about it. So then they hunt him down and they kill him. Why are your pants 666?
It's 999.
What the heck, guys?
Oh,
Take those off.
It's literally 999.
You're tripping. That's literally 666.
Are you smart?
Guys, all the time he's always showing signs.
What are you talking about?
Guys, I think he's gonna kill me off before I can tell you guys all the secret information. I have to let you guys know.
Oh, no.
No, but I do think that like there has to be like, let's say they're in the freaking desert and they dig down for 30 years looking for this ancient book with all the information about the world. Someone wrote down 30,000 years ago, and they have to like just go uncover it. And when they uncover it, the secret organization just boop, give me that book, and then they just shoot that guy.
Well, I
His
feel
life
like
work was to find all that information, and once he finds it, they just kill him.
I feel like that's how it all is. Like we don't really know the truth of anything, you know?
I think we're just cooked, guys. Will we ever know?
No. Well, even like a conspiracy, like you could have a conspiracy and it could be 1,000,000% true. But like how are you gonna prove it, you know? Like you could know, like you could have so much evidence and like, but what are you gonna do? Like who are you gonna go against? Like, you know, like you can have proof on this and this and this, like aliens or something, right? Or like,
Do you think if you had like all the information, like everything,
yeah,
do you think they would kill you off? Or let's say every conspiracy theory is like 5% true.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like aliens did this. That's like only 5% that we said was true, and the rest of the whatever 95% was just like a fake story.
Yeah.
Do you think they would? What if you actually had that 100%? Do you think they would kill you off then, or no?
Yeah, because I feel like people have passed away. Like we see like people come out on TikTok and like they'll show a video, but then they'll just go missing.
Yeah.
You
like
get me?
the guy
Like
that was showing the Bigfoot or whatever.
yeah, like stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's like it's crazy when they go missing because like someone could post a video and then they could keep creating content, but it's once they go missing, is like yo, like something's going on here.
Don't.
Nah, but like you get me? Like something's actually like there could be truth to it, if especially when not even their family or like there's not even like
Yeah.
an article or news about how like they passed or where they're at, you know? Like it's just I don't know.
Well,
Or maybe it could also be that the government is like, hey, you gotta stop talking about this. Like if you don't, we're coming for you. And then they're like, all right, because there has been times where like, guys, those videos that I posted, they were actually fake. All that was like stuff. So I think once things like that happen, they're like, it's a threat. Like someone's telling
but
them.
who do you think approaches the person and like, bro, do this, talk about this one more time and we'll kill you? Like
phone call? Hey, hello, who's this?
Only one.
And they'll be like, I know exactly what you're doing. Like I don't know. Like I mean, I don't work for them. Don't look at me. I'll do it. But you know, like I feel like that's how it would be. Like they would look at it. Like yeah.
I don't know. Because I also heard this thing that, like, because you know how I was telling you about, like, the Pope has, or, like, the Vatican has all this secret information about, and they have, like, bones in there that's, like, from different beings and everything. And that the Pope, but I didn't really know that much about the Pope. Like, I thought it was just, like, a priest that is, like, the #1 priest in the world, I guess. That's basically what it probably is, but I don't know.
Wait, didn't you tell me you seen blood at the hotel room?
Oh, yeah. We forgot to talk about that.
Well, you need... Wait, tell them about it.
Well, so I was just doing my skincare routine, right? And I was like... And then I, like, go to, like... I was washing my face and I look up slowly. I was like... And then out the corner, I just see, like, a drop of blood, like, going down. And then I was like, wait. And then my face was still full of water. And then I went around the big, giant hotel room. And then I went to the other room, and I had to open the door. And then I went in, and I was like, Joseph. And you weren't saying nothing. And I was like, oh, my God, she got freaking taken. And then I went, and then you were in the restroom, but in the other room of the restroom taking a caca. And then I was like, Joseph, there's freaking blood in the restroom.
And then I was like, all right, I'm going. And then
we just forgot.
I don't know how we forgot. Like we just like we have like such like bad like I don't know. Like we just like move on so
like
fast.
That, just no, I didn't really think of that until right now.
I know, I completely forgot about it. Like the last time he told me, we talked about it was when he told me that there was blood. I literally just remembered because we were on the podcast now.
And we were literally going to like the 51st floor, and I was so scared. Well, I always get scared like going to a different floor, but the 50th floor and the 52nd floor or the 51st floor, they were so like the aura was just off. It was just scary.
And then like the hallways were like so long, like it would just turn, and
it was like the back rooms, like it was never ending.
Yeah, and it was like the room, like the hallway was longer than our hallway that our floor we were staying on. But I seen a video of that room. Like, I seen a YouTube video of that room. Yeah, and it's 2 stories. Like, they could come out from the 51st floor or the 50th floor. Like, it goes up and down. Josiah sent it to me. And I was like, no way. Like, you can it walks upstairs. So you have a room on top, and you have your rooms. And then you go downstairs, and you have multiple rooms right there, too.
That's sick. So it's like ours just double decker?
Yes.
But then there's like a whole freaking, from the 40 or like, there's just a whole freaking like 20 stories just missing.
Yeah, so like from the 38th floor all the way to the 50th, there's like no stories like at all.
Like you can't go there in the elevator. And I was just thinking like, damn, what are they doing in those floors?
Imagine there's we were like like our theory was like, imagine there's like secret like people like those are only like
For, like,
access only like
the president if he went. But if the president, he would just stay like there's nicer hotels I
Yeah.
guess with like better security and all
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, or maybe
like,
like
just
some
the-
ritual type stuff because there's always like things like
And I was telling Joseph about this thing that I heard. So if there's a dead body in a hotel, then the maids are supposed to just find a way to get rid of the body or like take it to somewhere where the hotel wouldn't shut down. Because if the body was found in the room, then they would have to shut down the hotel for like a week or something.
Yeah.
And that would lose the hotel so much money.
Yeah.
So they would just have to get rid of the body. Like that would be such an easy fix. And I guess they could just pay off their family like $10K
yeah.
rather than losing $20K or like
Yeah.
$100K shutting down the hotel for a month or a week.
Yeah. Well, yeah, cause like if someone were to pass away in the hotel, like they have to shut everything down. But
So do you think there's ever like let's say there was like someone like a whole family murdered in a hotel and they just like shh
nah,
for
I don't
30K
know,
or
cause
like
like
100K?
I
Cause you
don't
know like that could like shut down the whole freaking hotel. Like that hotel's haunted. Like that could ruin a hotel.
yeah, like no one's gonna even want to go there no more. You know,
Yeah,
like
for
if
sure. I wouldn't want to go there.
yeah.
Like a whole family
Well,
was just
'cause
murdered there.
I don't know if you know, but like supposedly Circus is haunted, and like
I have heard of that.
that's the hotel we stayed at. But there's an original building of Circus, and it's only like 2 stories high.
Actually.
Yeah, and if like, every time I look at it, it's so creepy. Cause like Circus has like the original hotel. It was kind of like a Motel 6, like a
Yeah.
small little
Yeah.
Circus. That's where they started off, and then they moved over and they built the towers, right?
Uh-huh.
But that original place is still there, and every time I look at it, like I feel so like
can you still get a room there?
yeah, you can get rooms there, and like every time like I
Are
always
they
try
just
to.
the hella cheap rooms or what?
I don't know. Like I never like looked into it, but I know
Uh-huh.
you could still stay there, and like that's just like the OG
Uh-huh.
circus, I guess. But I know like there's like hauntings and like there was always things happening.
Yeah, when I was doing like research on it, I guess I heard that like a lot of families have seen like ghosts there and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like trying to look into the windows to see.
But
if I
we
could see
have
anything.
we stayed there a lot of times, so it's
Yeah.
like I never seen no ghosts.
Yeah, but we never stayed in the original
Yeah.
circus, so it's like maybe it could be a whole different vibe in there.
yeah.
And like
Who
I don't
knows?
want to test it out unless you guys want us to. I'll do it. Nah, but would you ever want to do like something like ghosts?
But you know, like I get so scared. Like you know how I get like
Junior
like,
gets like I think you get paranoid. I think that's what you
I
get.
get so paranoid. Like even when we have the podcast, like I feel like someone's like watching me.
Wait, I don't want to scare you, but what if like you have something watching you? I'm not trying to scare you, dog.
No, I guess like a spirit always watching over me, like a bad spirit. You're walking me home later. Like a bad spirit always watching over me, I guess. Like you know how I was saying like the death, like the wailing lady or what is it
Yeah,
called?
yeah, the one that gets closer and
Yeah,
closer.
that's the one I was talking about,
Yeah.
right? And that lady's just overwatching me because I'm gonna die.
Nah, I think maybe you could have like.
Maybe my aura is just so strong.
What if
they're all
it's
attracted to
not
me.
a bad like spirit? It's a good spirit trying to guide you.
To be honest, that's still not good. Like, leave me alone, please.
I would be scared. Like even if.
But you know, because when I listen to Jumpers Jump, they always say you're not supposed to acknowledge them.
Yeah.
That's when they can get close to you.
Yeah.
And now that we have acknowledged them, I can feel them on my face.
Well, I feel
So
like.
we're cooked. This is never getting released.
Nah, I feel like.
You better walk me home. I'm gonna freaking cry.
Nah, you're.
Why do you even? I'm gonna cry.
Nah, you can't be scared because look, if you
Can't be scared.
if you think it's real, then it's gonna be real. But it's not real until you acknowledge it. You feel me?
Yeah, this guy's hella tweaking.
But like, I don't know, cause I get what you mean. Cause I know like certain people like they will ignore it like their whole lives. Like they will know like there's things, but they will just ignore it. And then it's until they're like, you know what? I'ma just face the fact that I
Yeah.
could see these ghosts.
You
Cause
know-
I know like, wait, tell me.
I kind of no go.
Well, cause one of Carlos's friends from Jumpers Jump, like she's a girl, and I'm pretty sure I don't know if it's her, like one of her family members, but they would always be like, nah, ghost ain't real, but that family member could see ghosts, but they were just like, nah, that's fake. Like, I'm tripping. But then once they realize, okay, like, this is actually something that, like, I'm gifted. Not anyone could see this,
Guys,
right?
I swear, like, I could feel it, like, watching me.
You're just chill. You're tripping.
Oh, sure, I acknowledged it.
Nah. But wait, what if, since I'm the one that's saying you're tripping, it tries to show me that it's real? Chill. Chat, chill.
Joseph, why is my thing lighting up? Joseph.
Nah, chill, guys. I think we're just tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend the night here tonight.
It's like midnight right now, so
It's fine. I could just edit the podcast here, huh?
yeah. Jerry's gonna have to spend the night because
I'll go home in the morning.
yeah.
I have everything I need.
I know you have everything, guys. So yeah, we should go live. Hey. God.
Well, we can later because I'm not going home.
I know. You better not, cause I can't stay here by myself.
But this kind of scares me. Like, actually, what if there is like something actually watching me?
Damn.
Because I guess I can feel the eyes like right here. But no, I swear I can feel it. But maybe it's just like now that we've talked about it. But even when we were recording the podcast in my room, I would always look back. I don't think you can see it in the videos, but like I would look back, like when we were talking about something scary, I would just always look back like once in a while because I always feel eyes.
Or like something is watching you.
Yeah, but I hope, please.
Nah, I think you're chilling. Just try not to like acknowledge it either. But
No, we were
You
you
try-
we're cooked.
you trying not to acknowledge it is you acknowledging.
I know, so we're just cooked.
Nah, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's just pray.
come do an exorcism on me. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Okay, I didn't know you're a rapper.
Oh,
Nah, but amen. But yeah, guys, if you guys are not praying, you guys make sure to pray, whatever your religion is.
I forgot. I was listening to something.
What?
I feel like we quoted Jumpers, or not quoted, but talked about Jumpers Jump a lot of this episode.
Nah.
All done? No, but I'm actually gonna stay here now. I'm not going.
Well, you better.
Oh, I have to go home
Why?
because my. Oh, you have a dongle, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stay.
All right, guys. But yeah.
Oh, I thought we were gonna end, and I was like,
What?
I was sad.
Let's pause it.
But do you think there could actually be something like spirits around us? Like, not even if it's like, what if it's just like birds and stuff, like on my shoulder or something like?
Oh shoot, I never thought of it like that. Cause
You actually have it?
wait, what if like a spirit could also be like an old pet type stuff? Like you could have an old pet and like it could be following you around, kind of
Like
like
it just got attached to me, like
Yeah.
'cause,
it loves you like so much, and it's like its spirits are following you, low key. Like maybe you had a past dog that you like had attached to, you know, stuff like that, or I don't know.
Bro, when I was packing up my detailing stuff, oh my gosh, it sounded like yesterday. It sounded like every single dog in a roasty was screaming. I swear, like crying too. Like,
For
you know
real?
when a dog cries, like that's
Like they howling.
like all the dogs from over there and all your dogs too, and I don't know, like the whole freaking Arosi. I know, I swear, like this sounds like fake. And Brianna went outside too, and she heard it too.
For real?
But it sounded like every single dog in.
Bro,
Arosi
you should have
was
recorded.
I know, but I just went inside, and the second I went inside and said, "Mom, Dad," and I turned off the TV, like, do you guys hear that? It stopped, and I was like, "Ain't no way." But I was like, I went inside because I was getting annoyed. Like every single,
Yeah.
like everything I could hear, all I could hear was like.
You should have tried to record because that was.
I didn't even think of recording.
Yeah.
I was just like, can everyone hear this? Like, I'm like, what the
Yeah, like in those moments, you're just like, what the heck? Like, cause there's been times where like I've been spooked and I'm like, damn, I should have recorded.
Yeah.
But you're just not thinking, you know.
Do you think I get spooked a lot though?
I feel like, yeah, to be honest, but I don't know why. I think maybe you're just like,
My spookability.
I think you're just aware, like hella aware, and you're just like, oh shoot. Like
No,
I feel
but
like
even if nothing's even gonna like when we're in the hotel, like what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? Like we were just on the other floor, but
I know. Like you,
scared.
like I don't know. I think like you just get paranoid. Like you're just like, guys, we gotta get out of here.
Like, God, guys.
You're just like Scooby.
Oh, then you're gonna see. Hello. Come. Say hi to the video.
Oh, guys, my mom thought we couldn't go to sleep because it's late and she was probably just gonna give us some melatonin.
Oh,
Nah, because last night I needed melatonin because I couldn't even sleep, so I asked her for some melatonin. And I think she just walked in right now. She was asking us. She was like, "Oh, I thought you guys couldn't sleep."
I wanted her to say hi to the video.
I know. She was just too shy to come
I
in.
know.
But yeah, she just saw that we were recording, so she
Guys, and I don't even know if we're ever gonna have a guest or like not for a while because like we had to buy all the equipment. And we said like we already invited Waleed on episode 15 and Angel on episode 14 and
Yeah, but I think we'll cause we're gonna need to upgrade our audio interface.
yeah, but that's expensive.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
And so you guys are gonna have to just buy us a coffee.
For real. Nah, but yeah. Oh, have we even told him about that? The
No,
coffee?
oh well, we haven't recorded a podcast since we. Dropped
Yeah,
that.
so basically we have like this new thing where you guys can like buy us like a coffee. You want to tell them more about it?
So basically, you guys can buy us a coffee.
Yeah, so it's like it's not a real coffee, but it's kind of like you give us a coffee and you can also leave your guys' notes on it. And if you guys want, like if you guys were to ever give us a coffee, we're going to give you guys a shout out. So you guys can leave your Instagram on the coffee. So
Yeah.
we can shout your guys' Instagram or whatever you guys want to shout out. But yeah, like if you guys want a
It's
coffee.
basically a donation, and it's like in, like buy me a coffee, and you can buy yourself. You can buy us multiple coffees. I think they start off at $5.
Yeah.
So let's say you wanted to donate $10, then you donate 2 coffees.
Yeah, or however much coffees you want to buy. You
Yeah,
can
but
just,
each one is $5. So
yeah.
I guess the minimum you can donate is $5. But
Yeah.
each donation will help out the podcast and just help it grow. So
Yeah.
if you guys are interested in that, it'll be linked in the link tree.
Yeah, it's in the link tree. But
Called
and
Buy
if
Me
you
a
guys
Coffee.
can't support in that way, you guys could support just by leaving a like on this video and subscribing. So
Or a comment, that would
yeah,
be also
all
be
that
very
helps.
good. Yeah.
We just appreciate it. And make sure to download the episodes.
Yeah.
Download the episodes.
Well, this is not the end of the video, but
yeah.
just
We're just letting you
download
guys
it
know.
while you're
Just a reminder.
Yeah, just a reminder.
But yeah.
I was gonna say something too, but do you think?
What?
Because I feel like we've been leaving our strange society-ness, like not talking about scary stuff recently,
Yeah.
or that's what I've been told. Like we were just talking about like our lives and stuff.
yeah.
But I feel like this episode's been very spooky. Like I'm not even gonna go home after this because it was
Yeah.
so spooky.
I actually like this episode. We talked about some good stuff. And like Oscar the cat, that boy's pretty spooky.
Oscar the cat,
The Grim Reaper.
the Grim Reaper.
Nah, but yeah.
Have you heard of the thing where you're not supposed to buy like mirrors from like yard sales
Or
and,
like thrift
antique
stores.
shops? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about that? Cause do you think like mirrors hold memories?
No, because remember, I've told you this on the podcast, like
Uh-huh.
that the mirror, it was like a show. I don't know. It was like one of those shows that have like a lot of different scary shows.
Oh, like different episodes?
Like the Haunted Hour. I think it
yeah,
was called.
something like that.
And then there was a world inside the mirror. And that's like ever since I watched that when I was little. And I don't know. It was in my old house. I was like around 4th or 5th grade. And ever since I watched that, I would be so afraid of mirrors. Like every time I look into a mirror, all I can think about is the other world staring back at me or pulling me in. And I forgot what their faces had, but it was like a cut up face or something like
That's
that.
hella scary. Don't even
But-
scare me. I have so much mirrors in my room.
Yeah.
Well,
But that's always scared me when I look into mirrors. Like I cannot
yeah.
not think about that, I guess.
Yeah. I know. That's why I started. Cause bro, I used to have like a mirror like right there, mirror right there, mirror right there. But then I just started spreading them around. So now I just have one mirror right there and one in my closet.
Yeah.
But that's still scary.
But
But
all mirrors scare me. Like,
well, I think, cause I know like you're not supposed to sleep with the mirror facing your bed.
yeah, or like a chair.
Or a chair that's just open because it's inviting.
Does it count if I have like my fan? Because every time I would do that, I would just put my fan on top of my chair.
Nah,
and
I
turn it
think
to-
if you leave a chair that's empty in your room, you're inviting spirits or
and
entities
if
to
you
come
think about
and
it,
sit
you
there.
just have a couch facing your bed, so you're cooked. 1, 2, like 4 seats. We're gonna have to put something. I'll lay here on tonight, so you don't have to.
For real.
You should just stream later, so I could just edit and you could just stream it.
For
And
real.
we could just grind, and then we'll
Yeah.
go live for you guys too. So
Yeah.
and I'll be like, new episode dropping tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I have to go to the gym tomorrow, and tell them about the gym thing.
Well, it's W because you gotta like a discount, so
Oh,
you're
yeah.
chilling. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But it would have been 90 is kind of expensive.
I know.
But now it's like 100 for 2 months. That's kind of
That's way better.
But
I mean, it's
you know
better
there's
than
gyms
130.
that are like freaking $500 a month.
Dude, that's crazy.
That's
Those
crazy.
boys
You
are.
have to be hella balling to go there.
I know those boys are getting swole.
Not even that.
Nah,
It's like,
you just have to be able to afford it.
it's like you could go play basketball. You could go to the sauna, and it's like
Oh, it's just
try to
more
go get a
stuff.
smoothie.
Like, do you have more options?
Yeah, more options. I guess.
That's sick.
And it's a bigger gym.
That's what I thought. Like every gym membership was like, you get like stuff with it. Like you get to go to the gym, plus you get like something. But
Well, I think the one that I'm going to right now, like I was kind of hoping it was a bit more, but it's kind of just like they have a whole bunch of machines, and then they have like the treadmills and like Stairmaster or whatever.
yeah,
And then they have like a little studio room where people do like yoga and stuff.
yeah.
And then they have like more machines right there. But I wish they had like a punching bag, because I don't have a punching bag and I haven't like boxed in a while.
Oh, like which ones? Like the ones that hang?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But in San Jose, they have like a bigger, like a hella big gym.
Yeah.
So, and they have like a thing with a punching bag. So I'm gonna just use that. But I think I want to do like jiu-jitsu when I'm there.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn. So you're just gonna try to do jiu-jitsu and then
Just box on my own.
yeah. That's
Or
right.
take a boxing class. I don't know. Or
Jiu-jitsu and boxing? You're all gonna be a UFC professional?
no, I just have to train for the spirits to fight.
For real. 'Cause you never know. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
fight them in your sleep.
I know.
Nah, but every time I'm in my
Have
sleep.
you ever like, or like what's that guy? Like the guy, the top hand man, or like I think he's talked about it. Or
Oh,
like the guy that watches you in your sleep or something. Like when you get sleep paralysis or something. Like that's freaking scary. Imagine that actually, like you just can't, like you're just like.
well, have you ever
can't-
like been like that, like stuck?
No, like the only thing that I can think about like that is when I just slept and I just opened my eyes and I got up so fast. But that was just because I don't know. My first thought was to get up.
Yeah, that happens to me sometimes. I'm just like, what the heck? And I'm like, wait.
Imagine that was because like a spirit was trying to get me, so I just got up hella
Oh,
quick. Or like I forgot what I was watching, and the girl always got up at 4:44. Never mind. Let me not talk about that.
I don't know, but
It was basically the book that I was telling you about. So it was like a love book,
uh-huh.
but the girl was the book's called Twisted Love, if you guys wanted to know.
Uh-huh.
But it's basically the girl's dad tried to kill her when she was little, and
What?
the guy basically blamed it on the mom, so the mom got zero visibility, and then she ended up killing herself, or like offing herself.
yeah,
And then the girl, like, I don't know, like she lost all her memories of when she was a child, but then when she saw her dad like gold ring, like a nugget ring, I guess, flash in her vision, like she got all her memories back of when her dad tried to kill her, and when her dad pushed her off into the thing,
Yeah.
knowing she couldn't swim, and then he saved her,
uh-huh.
and then like the mom ended up killing herself because like
he set up
dad-
the mom.
yeah,
Damn. Well,
and then he also tried to kill her like that.
what the heck?
But what was I talking about before that? Like, why did I talk about that?
I don't even know. But I don't know if I've said it on the podcast, but that happened to me one time
Her
when
dad tried to kill you?
no, he didn't try to kill me, but we were at a hotel, right?
Uh-huh.
And my dad was like, "Hold on, I need to get your floaty," right? And I was like, "I don't need no floaty, bro. I'm chilling." And then the floor looks so close, like
Uh-huh.
it looks so close.
Uh-huh.
But I was like a little kid, so I was probably like 3 foot something. You know, I was a little kid. And what's it called? My dad, he was right there with the floaty, but he was laying on like those beds,
Like the beach.
like
bed,
the beds,
basically.
and
Yeah.
he just
Was
had
it
his,
at Chancey?
nah, it wasn't at
Oh.
Chance. It was like at some random resort, right?
Uh-huh.
And he was just right there laying down. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just jump in. And I jumped in. I thought I was going to be able to touch the floor. And my goal, like in my head, I was going to jump in. I was going to touch the floor.
And not even your head go under the
Yeah.
water?
And I was going to go. And I jumped in. Boom. I sunk all the way to the bottom. I just started drowning. Like, bro, straight up drowning. Like, I was literally drowning. Like,
Uh-huh.
I couldn't even swim. I didn't even know how to swim.
Yeah.
I literally needed a floaty to get in the pool. And I was drowning. And I was like, I was all dying. And then I ended up grabbing the end of the side of the rail. But if I jumped further and wasn't able to get on,
Uh-huh.
like,
you would have been cooked.
I think, like, I don't know if I would have passed away, but I would have probably drowned and someone had to get me out. So I got out and I got hella mad at my dad. I was like, Dad, I was drowning. I was drowning. I was like, did you not see me? I was right there in front of you. I was literally drowning. And my dad was just sleeping. And that fool was just like, put your floaty on. Put your floaty on. So I put it on. I just went back in. And
You're
then
all crying now. You're like, Dad, I was drowning.
no, but I was actually like, in my
Yeah.
head, dude. And after that, like, I was traumatized.
Yeah. Okay. I have something similar to this, but at my grandma's old house, they had like a swimming pool,
Uh-huh.
and it was like from like 3 feet to like 11 feet or something. And I remember I jumped in, and then I couldn't even touch the ground, and I was like, Grandma, like, help me. And I was crying, like, they didn't want to help me. They're like, just stand up. And I was freaking sinking, and I was like, I can't swim, like, or like, I think I could swim a little bit, but I didn't have like
You weren't a
freaking-
professional?
Yeah, I was still cheeks. And then I was all crying, and then I was all drowning, and then they were just like, ah, and I was like, bro, I can't, like, and then I just remember like crying, and I couldn't get up. And my grandma still tells me like this is what she tells me, like, remember that time when you were all drowning, and then we were like, Junior, stand up, and you're like, oh, but that's not even how it went. Like, I couldn't swim, like, and I was just trying to, like, I was just like, and then I got to like the more shallow part, but then they just didn't even put in an effort
Yeah,
to save me.
I get
and I
you.
was so sad.
That happened to me too. Me and Angel, we went to like a water park, and it was like Wild Waters type of park, and they had those waves, like the fake waves, right?
Yeah.
And me and Angel, like, I was a little kid, and I was like, they had like these big old donut floaties, right? And anyone could just grab them, just go grab them, and you could use it. And there was some like at the start of the waves, right? But the waves, they were off, so there was no waves. It was just water. And I went to swim over there, and I was on a floaty, and I was trying to get Angel a floaty too. So I went all the way to the end, and the waves turned on, and I started drowning, and I was in the middle of the tube, like the tube floaty, and I was like I was drowning, and then a lifeguard came and the lifeguard was watching me, and the lifeguard was trying to save me, right? And then my dad was all telling her, no, don't save him. And I was like, you're tripping. I was like, Pops, help me. And I was like, help me. And he's like, nah. And I was looking up, and my dad was like basically telling the lifeguard not to go. And he's like, he's good. And I was like, help me. And then I was like drowning, and Angel was right there too, and he remembered. He like, I talked to Angel about this like not that long ago, and he's like, bro, I thought you were gonna die. Like, I thought I was about to lose my cousin. And like, bro, I was like, bro, someone help me. And the lifeguard ended up jumping into the water. I just remember once the lifeguard got in, I felt so happy because I was like, bro, I'm not gonna die. And the lifeguard took me up, and I walked up, like, there was like some emergency stairs.
And you're like, Dad, why'd you tell
Dude,
me?
bro, like, it's like he wants me to just drown or something. Wait.
It's all like the story I was telling you about.
I just got all the memories? Wait. Nah, I'm tripping. Nah, but yeah, those 2 times I will never forget that in my life, because I think I don't know where I heard this, but I think, you know what core memories are? Like from like Inside Out, that's where like it all like started with core memories. I think the way you make a core memory is like, for example, like those memories are core memories only because like
I thought the core memories were like the big islands.
No, that's just
Or
island.
is it like the island is like, oh, your family, and then those
Yeah,
core memories?
yeah.
I thought you could only have like 5 core memories
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, well,
Or
that's
according
that's
to the movie.
yeah. But I think those memories that you remember so vividly are like the moments where you're like almost about to die. You get me? Because I
Yeah.
will never forget.
But I
Drowning.
don't think all of them are like that. Like, it's not
Or
like
like
you're
not
hanging
even
out
when
with
you're
your
about not
family.
even when you're about to die. Like, let's say like of emotion, like you love
like
you
a high
love you
emotion?
love someone so much, and like you do something, and that's like something you're gonna remember because like
Yeah.
you felt so much like emotion that right there. You get me? And it's like something that you'll never forget. Or
Yeah.
like, let me think. I don't know. Like, let's say you're trying to accomplish something, or you're trying to buy something, or like you're just trying to get something, and you finally get it. You'll never forget that day because the way you felt. You get me? Like,
Yeah.
you're so happy, and it's just like something you remember for life. I think that's like, I don't know.
But I think sometimes stuff like that will happen to me. But like, I think objects can hold a lot of memories too. Like, I forgot. Oh, I was just looking through my notes, and this is not even from that long ago, but it's from last year, and I seen all like my detailing checklist of when all the products I wanted to buy, and then I only was missing like 2 stuff. But I don't know. It just made me remember when I went with my parents, and like my dad had been telling me that like I should start this, and he would send me videos about detailing and stuff. And then, and then he would basically send me videos of detailing, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, like that's cool, I guess. But I wasn't really interested. Like I thought it was just washing cars, and then I seen like you could actually start a business from that.
Yeah.
And then I remember I told you like you were always like, Junior, you're such a little broke. Go do something.
I know.
And I was like, all right, bet. And then I was like, all right, like I'm gonna start this. But if I'm gonna start it, I'm gonna actually start it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you're gonna commit.
Yeah. Well, I kind of did, but then I kind of.
Well, now you're starting. I feel like you're starting to commit more now.
Like, well, not commit. I think it's starting to take off a bit. But
Well, it's because you're also busy. Like you had school
I
and
had
stuff.
school, a lot of school stuff, and it was my senior year. But let me get back on track. So my dad was basically telling me all that stuff, and then I was like, "All right, bet, let's go. Can we go tomorrow and buy all the stuff?" And I remember me like buying all the stuff with my family, and like I guess it was like engraved into my head.
Yeah.
But I didn't really think about it until today when I looked at my notes looking for like
Oh, like it just
yeah.
brought all your memories back.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess like stuff like that can hold like all your memories.
Yeah.
Or like I have one memory of when I was little. Well, like one memory in specific. I was in an empty room. I think it was when we lived in the apartments. I don't know how old I was.
Yeah.
Maybe like 3 or something. And I was playing with this. It was orange, black. No, it was orange, gray, and white.
Yeah.
It was a truck. I think it was a Ford.
Yeah.
And I had a little trailer, and I was just playing with it in the empty room. And I had this one little Hot Wheel. I don't remember what color it was, but I remember just playing with those 3 toys right there, or like the one big toy. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's the main memory I can think about when I was little.
All my memories when I was little are bad, to be honest. But
Nah, I don't know. I don't really like. I didn't really have consciousness for that long. Like I barely got consciousness like a week ago. But
yeah. Well, damn, I was about to say something. I forgot.
I know. Like I always hate when. Like I'm thinking of something, I'm about to say this is about to go crazy, and then you're like telling your story for hella long, and then I forget because I'm like too intrigued in your story, I guess.
I know. I was gonna tell you something about like what we were talking about, like our memories and stuff. Oh, well, also like even the podcast could hold memories too, because like we can go back and watch it and talk.
Mhm.
Like for example, like when I was talking about buying a stacker in the one episode, I was watching the episode, and then I started talking about like how I want to buy a stacker, and I was like, oh shoot, like I have a stacker. Yeah, like I have a stacker now. So I was like, no way. Like it was just like in that moment, I'm literally watching myself not have a stacker and like basically manifesting like, oh, I want a stacker, and now I'm just like, I have a stacker. And if you guys know what a stacker is, it's like an arcade
I guess
machine.
it's been like one of your favorite games since we were little,
Yeah.
I guess, and now you have your own. Like,
Yeah.
I guess that's like a big accomplishment and stuff.
Also,
so-
like a claw machines. Like
Yeah.
I remember I was like, bro, I need a claw machine. Like I was like, I need one, and now I have like
But
4.
like buying that, it's not like it's like that crazy.
Yeah, it's
but
just
like
something that like I wanted, or
Yeah.
like I don't know, like you know.
it's kind of like, but it's different from buying like a car, I guess.
Yeah.
Cause it's something like you wouldn't like just normally.
Like not anyone's
buy.
just gonna go buy a stacker.
Yeah,
You feel
just
me?
because they like stackers when they're
Yeah.
little, but like you made it into like a business, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm happy because now I
Yeah.
have like my own arcade, I guess, and it's
you
pretty
can go
cool.
play with it anytime, but it's just gonna cost you hella money.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of the podcast.
Wait, let me check. All right, you can just end it. But we don't really have that much TikToks. Yeah, but we could
Who cares?
probably
We
make
could,
another one. I could probably make 2.
yeah. Well, all right, guys. So we're gonna be ending the podcast here. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. Download the episodes. Yeah.
And tell us, like, leave down a comment if you like this, where you can see both of us the whole time. I don't know how it's really gonna go, like, cause sometimes I'll be looking at Joseph pretty weird when he's telling his stories. So just let us know in the comments how you guys like the.
Yeah. Do you
new
guys
setup.
prefer the one camera or the double camera setup?
Yeah.
Like.
Well, I guess this is gonna be like way easier to edit, cause I'm not like clipping every time someone talks. But so I guess
and
that
it's
will be
easier
really
to get the videos out to you guys faster this
Yeah.
way because it's easier to edit, like
Uh-huh.
you said, and yeah, it doesn't take us more than one day to edit
Mhm.
usually.
So just let us know how we did on this episode. We're gonna try to get more episodes out and out.
Yeah.
Like we said, yeah, guys. Now that we're done with school, we're gonna be grinding out, like cranking out episodes. But it's not really like that. I feel like we're still really busy.
Yeah.
But we still have a lot of stuff to do. Like, you know.
Because we have our own, like, I guess, like, businesses and stuff, like,
Yeah.
we got to do to, like, in our personal lives.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, I have
And
some
I'm
stuff.
still trying to start more stuff, but
Yeah.
that will just be in the works, and I'll just let you guys know.
We have a lot of projects, and you guys are going to be here for the ride. So, yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next podcast. And, yeah, deuces.
Wait, I wanted to say something at the end. I was thinking about it the other day. don't know. It's been a while since we recorded. Nah.
Sorry, end it.
This is the end. This is the end.
Nah, but yeah, we'll see you guys when we see you guys.
Hopefully this comes out. Oh, I was going to tell you guys, this is going to come out Saturday, the 22nd. And if it doesn't, then you have to just report the Strange Society accounts on all the accounts. Just ban us.
Imagine our Wi-Fi just goes out and we can't even upload it.
Like, guys,
You just do a
that's where
shot.
the video's going to end.
Nah, but anyways, yeah. Enough yapping. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Peace.